Shakespeare. The name strikes fear in the hearts of students all over the world. Now, I've been to many, many high schools in many, many countries, and the question I always ask first is this: who here hates Shakespeare? And inevitably, a sea of student hands rises up, much to the dismay of the teachers standing at the back. And the next question I ask is, why? And I always get the same two answers: because he's boring, and because you don't understand the language. Well, the reason he's boring is because you don't understand the language. So it's all about the language, really. So what I want you to remember right now is this: don't worry about the language. Don't worry about it. It wasn't meant for you. It was meant for an audience of theatergoers at the Globe Theatre in London, England, 400 years ago. Shakespeare filled his plays with lots of topical stuff, historical references, political in-jokes, stuff that they got, but we just don't get. So, for example, when Shakespeare first describes Macbeth as Bellona's bridegroom, people back then might know that Bellona was an ancient Roman war goddess, and they might recognize that Shakespeare's trying to say he was a pretty intense guy. We hear Bellona's bridegroom and we go, huh? See, language changes, it evolves with time. And those references pleased people, because that's what Shakespeare was trying to do, please the audience of the time. He was a businessman. He was an entertainer. He was the pop culture of the time. So he wasn't writing for posterity. He was writing for his dinner. Macbeth is a play that's full of supernatural elements. There are ghosts, there are apparitions, witchcraft, sorcery. And some say the play is so wicked and so dark that it's actually cursed. And other people think that Shakespeare actually used real spells at the time, which upset the witches and they cursed the play. Either way, what we do know is that even in the first production of Macbeth in 1607, the young man playing Lady Macbeth got a fever and died. And since then, there have been countless mysterious, freaky accidents to people performing in the play. Even I got hurt once. I was actually playing the main role and I shattered my 2 front teeth during a performance in Victoria, British Columbia. True story. Now, because of this curse, some actors, even to this day, will not say the title of the play inside a theater. Instead, they call the play the Scottish play. And if you do say it, you know what they make you do? They make you run outside the building, spin around 3 times, spit over your left shoulder, think of the worst swear word you can think of, say it out loud, and then wait to be asked back in. Is the curse real or not? I don't know.